Hey, what's up, soldiers? My name is Greg FPS, the Zombies Extraordinaire, and welcome back to another Saturday Top 10, where today, guys, we're going to be counting down the top 10 best perk jingles in Treyarch Zombies history. This idea was given to me by Phantom Killer. If you guys have a top 10 that you want to see here on the channel, make sure to comment it down below. Now, there's a couple stipulations for this list. This is my personal opinion, so you're probably going to disagree. Let me know your top 10 or top 5 down below in the comment section. And also, I'm only going to be including the perks once because some maps like Shadows of Evil has different versions of the perk jingles, so just keep that in mind, guys. And without further ado, let's jump right into it.
I'll make it what you want. Sounds like a Stamin-up time. Oh yeah, drink it, baby.
All right, guys, so coming in at the number 10 spot, of course, is going to be Stamin-up. Now, I find it funny that this is literally like the fastest moving perk that you can get, but it's the slowest perk jingle. I think that's really interesting, but honestly, it just has a cool vibe to it, nice and slow and mellow, and I kind of dig it, although it is kind of long.
Hell, with Pack-a-Punch, I have a hunch your problems will be gone. But if you end up on the ground, sing a country western song. Pack-a-Punch, Pack-a-Punch, Pack-a-Punch.
Coming in at the number 9 spot is going to be the Pack-a-Punch perk jingle. Now, I guess this isn't really a perk, but anyways, it's still really good. And there was actually the full version released a couple years back where it talks about Jeb Brown, the blacksmith, that we learned more about on Tiger Toe-In. He was the one that created the original Pack-a-Punch machine and all that stuff. And it's just really cool to hear the full song in its entirety, except for just what we hear in game, which is only a small excerpt of that. So it comes in here at the number 9 spot.
I was hearing lots of things I never thought I'd say, but one thing I said really blew my mind.
Coming in at the number 8 spot is going to be Who's Who from Die Rise. Now, I personally think this is one of my favorite perk jingles, if not my favorite, just because of so many different things. Like the drums in the beginning is so cool. Then it has like a really wonky guitar riff the entire time. It's just like a straight up floor on the floor beat, which I like a lot as well. I just think that this has like an amazing song overall, and the vocals are awesome as well. And when they say Who's Who like so many times, it's just great. I love it. It comes in here at the number 8 spot.
Try again for me with the headshot power of Deadshot Daiquiri.
Coming in at the number 7 spot is Deadshot Daiquiri. Now, of course, this is an absolute banger. You get rock music, which is awesome, and it just has a cool flow to the entire song. Sounds like a classic rock song in general, and I really do like it. So it comes in here at the number 7 spot.
Double tap root beer will double the damage fun. Oh yeah, get thirsty.
Coming in at the number 6 spot is going to be Double Tap. Now, personally, I really do like both of them equally. I think the original one was really cool because it literally sounded like a saloon piano, which was awesome. But the new updated one on Shadows of Evil is also great, just because it has a really cool vibe to it. I like the guy's voice singing as well. So overall, I think both of them are pretty much even on this, and I can't really pick one that's better.
With a little widow's wine.
Coming in at the number 5 spot is going to be Widow's Wine from Shadows of Evil, where it was introduced. Now, this is definitely one of the best perk jingles. I love the jazz section, like halfway through, right after they say just a little Widow's Wine. That jazz part is so sick. I'm a huge fan of jazz, so it just sounded so awesome and cool. And to this day, after not hearing it for a while, listening to it again, it just is an absolute banger. So it comes in here at the number 5 spot.
You die prone, it's gonna shake you to the bone. All the zombies gonna groan 'cause of PhD.
Coming in at the number 4 spot is my favorite perk of all time, PhD Flopper. Now, this perk jingle is just an absolute banger, and I remember the days when it came out on Ascension, just diving off the map and this song getting stuck in my head. And even to this day, I always buy Flopper when I play Ascension because of it, and I just think the perk jingle gets stuck in your head so easily and just has an awesome vibe to the guitar and everything like that. So it definitely deserves to be here on the list, and it comes in at the number 4 spot.
Grabs you by the hair, pulls you down to the ground. Now you need a little revive. Yes, you do.
Coming in at the number 3 spot is going to be the Shadows of Evil version of Quick Revive. Once again, going along with the whole 1930s/40s noir theme, the jazz version of this song is so good. I love like the little drum roll on the snare in the beginning of the song, kind of pushing it through, and then you hear the horns, the saxophone, everything like that just blends so well. And the guy's voice is really, really cool as well. It's really deep and just meaty, I guess you could say. So I think this is just an absolute banger of a song, and it comes in here at the number 3 spot.
Reach for Juggernog tonight, sugar seduction delight.
When you need to feel big and strong.
Reach for Juggernog tonight.
Coming in at the number 2 spot is going to be Juggernog, but we're going to go with the Shadows of Evil one, although the other one's a classic. The new one on Shadows just has awesome vocals overall, and the same thing with the whole jazz theme. It just adds so much depth to the song overall, and I think it's a great perk jingle, so it comes in here at the number 2 spot. All right, guys, I got a quick couple honorable mentions. The first one is going to be Tombstone, of course. It's an absolute banger of a song. The dank version is a lot better, in my opinion.
Rest in pieces. Time for the count.
The next one is Vulture. It fits buried so well. It has an old, like, Western theme to it, which is awesome. And last but not least, we're going to go with the original Mulekick with the story of El Burro.
Across the fields, across the plains, he ran so fast he dodged the rain. He was a burro.
And overall, I think Mulekick's awesome as well. So now it is time for the number 1 spot.
Your hands are cold. Your movements lifeless. You want more speed. You're feeling restless. So take a sip, yes. You'll move much faster. You ask how? Speed colors the answer. Hey! Press those lips against the only one that truly moves you. Speed colors, speeds of your life. Get him out!
All right, guys, and coming in at the number 1 spot is going to be the Shadows of Evil version of Speed Cola. Now, the really cool thing about this song is it goes back off of the old Dempsey quote back in Shino Numero. He says, "I love Bossa Nova," and they literally remade the song as Bossa Nova as well, and it just sounds so good and vibey, and I love it. It's definitely one of my favorite perk jingles of all time, and it definitely deserves to be at the number 1 spot, just how good it is. Now, I think this is probably the best remade perk jingle that Treyarch has made, but overall, it just sounds so good, and I could listen to this thing for days on repeat, and it's short and sweet and gets to the point as well, which is cool as well. So anyways, guys, that is going to be the top 10 perk jingles in Treyarch Zombies history. Let me know what you guys think down below. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you think I'm stupid? Probably. That's fine. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.